This is my speaking outline. Imagine it's a hot and sunny day in the middle of July. You're out by the pool with your friends and you're putting on sun bronzer, not even having a care in the world. Or a fun day at the amusement park all day long. Hot and sunny day. Or a day just in the park with your family. Just down the street, no worries. Or imagine that you're out on a job, working on the roof all day, working out in the yard all day. How many of these situations have you actually thought to put sunblock on? Before or after any of these situations? Well, those are just a few examples of how you could be damaging your skin without even realizing it if you're not putting sunblock on. And according to the American Academy of Dermatology, 3.5 million skin cancers are diagnosed in over 2 million people every year in the United States. I'd like to share with you some types of skin cancers, risk factors, and prevention tips that include the highly recommended use of sunscreen. First, there are 3 types of skin cancer. There are basal cell, squamous cell, and melanoma. So those are the most common. There are a few others, but that's what we're going to go over today. Basal cell and squamous cell are the 2 most common forms of skin cancer, and easily treated if caught early. Melanoma can be more deadly if not detected early. And according to the American Academy of Dermatology, 1 American dies every hour because of melanoma. Some of the signs and symptoms, according to the health department, the most common warning sign is a change in your skin. So anything that you notice, a mole, little marks, that could be a sign of skin cancer. Basal cell often grows very slowly and is reddish and patchy. It has flesh color or can look like a pimple. Like you may not even realize that it's something different, but that could be. Or it's a sore that bleeds and keeps on bleeding over and over again, a pimple that keeps going on and on. The squamous cell often appears on the skin that gets a lot of sun, like your face, scalp, ears, maybe your hands. It may look like a hard reddish bump or an open sore that bleeds as well. If it's allowed to grow too deep, it's going to affect other parts of your body and it will spread throughout much more rapidly. Melanoma is usually found in a mole that you already have, and that's really determined by if you look at your skin and you look at a mole, if it changes from what it always has been. If it was a normal mole and suddenly it has a sign, to the side of it, a little, that's something that you should have to get checked out. It also is when you have new moles appear later on in life that you didn't have before. Now, some risk factors are sun exposure and indoor tanning. They're leading causes of skin cancer. Anyone can get skin cancer, although people are more likely to get skin cancer that spend a lot of time in the sun or live in highly sunny areas. Florida, Australia, places like that. UVA and UVB rays are what causes cancers, or causes the sun exposure. UVA is the ray that causes cancer and is found in tanning beds, and UVB is the one that causes the redness in your skin. According to the Gale Encyclopedia of Cancer, sun exposure is the number one cause of skin cancer. So another risk factor would be fair skin, family medical history, personal medical history, exposure to chemicals. Tobacco use is also a risk factor for skin cancer. They also make your skin damage the health of your skin. So there are 6 types of skin categories according to the American Academy of Dermatology. Basically goes from light to darker pigmented, and from always burning to never burning types of skin. Any type of those skin types, though, can get skin cancer. And prevention. The best prevention is sunscreen. The Harvard Special Health Report recommends that all skin types use a broad-spectrum, water-resistant sunscreen with an SPF of at least 30 on a daily basis. There are other helpful uses for sunscreen, and you can use, like I have here, a daily moisturizer with SPF 30. And this is just for your face, and you can use it every single day, and it doesn't take an extra step at all, and it's helping you protect yourself. You can also use, during the summertime, a bug repellent. This is a 3-in-1 bug repellent, moisturizing lotion, and SPF. So you can use that as well, and I have a few others. This is just a regular sunblock, SPF 30. and they all have to say UVA, UVB protection. Some other protective, preventative measures that you can take would be to wear protective clothing. Make sure you're out in the shade. When you're outside, find some shade areas to go into in and out. Avoid tanning beds, and give yourself regular exams to ensure that you have no new spots or moles, no new changes in your skin. And according to the American Academy of Dermatology, it is recommended that any person over the age of 20 receive an exam to check for skin cancer. So now that you know a little bit more about skin cancer, some facts, risk factors, and prevention tips, I hope you realize that you can still have fun in the sun as long as you play it safe and use sunscreen. The extra step of adding sunscreen to your daily routine may feel like just another thing to add, but it has really great benefits. Just imagine the things that you do on a daily basis. Brushing your hair, picking out an outfit that matches, all those things take time. But adding sunscreen to your daily routine can actually benefit you and benefit your life in the sun and lead a long, healthy life in the sun.